Don't help off of the three.
Yeah, don't get pulled in. Gotta stay out.
5.
Let him.
High. Stay high. Everyone stay high.
No.
Yeah, John's
No
right there.
way.
John's right there. John's right
No.
Open. Open.
I'm gonna go corner.
there. I'm ready.
Shoot it.
For the win!
Oh my gosh.
Heartbreak.
That's brutal.
Man, that was a tough loss. It rimmed in and it went out at the end. I thought you guys had it, but there were a lot of good things that I saw out there. So I'm excited for what's to come for Team 2K TV versus the world.
I spent all that time talking about how great a shooter I was and I had 30 assists.
Top plays are back next week. If you want to see who took the top play of NBA 2K24 Season 1, head to NBA2K_2KTV.
And if you're out there making some nice plays like myself that you think could be good enough for the top play title, share them over social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. And don't forget to include that gamer tag.
That's very important. Until then, enjoy the game.
Coming down the tunnel earlier, the Hornets getting mentally prepared. And I know the home fans are prepared as well. Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Vanderbilt and Davis man the post box. Dimes is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's James in at the small forward. And for the Hornets, the wingmen, Rozier and Miller. Williams is out there with Hayward. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. We know the Western Conference dominated the NBA, Smitty, for years. But now it feels like the East has finally caught back up.
The conference imbalance was a problem, Kevin. We had 8 seeds in the West that would have been a top 3 seed in the East. But now you could actually argue that the East is better than the West.
Now, here is Russell. Over Ball. And Paul with the block. And the pass to Miller. Pass to Rozier. Fires for 3. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Rozier's got the first bucket of the night, a 3-pointer for the Hornets. Outside, Russell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, the last time, GA, the Hornets made the playoffs was back in 2016.
And that was during Steve Clifford's first stint with the organization. I'm sure that played a factor in their decision to bring him back as head coach.
first free throw is good. Well, we know this, Smitty, for the Lakers, as long as they have LeBron James, they're in a win-now mode, don't you think?
Yes, Kevin, and why not? LeBron is still playing at an incredible level, and the Lakers are a franchise that only cares about titles.
And so Russell hits them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
On the wing, Rozier. And he goes in for the dunk.
And not just the score, Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Russell. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. 5 to shoot. Davis finds Russell. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility. Offensively, nice finish inside.
Here's Dimes. Rozier defending. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Good D by LeBron.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And Rozier pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Ball, the pass to Miller. And the rejection by James.
That was well timed. It's hard to out-anticipate LeBron.
Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And for his size, and Steve, when healthy, Anthony Davis is as agile and mobile as they come.
That's his secret sauce, Kevin. He has great size and skill, but his ability to move like a guard really separates him from other bigs.
A moment here to see the numbers for Anthony Davis. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. 3rd in rebounding, and also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
And as you said, one of the league's top 3 rebounders. He has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim. That's special. And the want-to corral it. It's good.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Dimes. He dishes it to Davis. Again, Los Angeles.
The quick catch and shoot and AD's length makes that a tough closeout for the defense.
Ball kicks to Hayward. Ball against Russell. Rozier for 3. Rebound the Lakers.
He's an okay long-range shooter, but not with a defender right in his face.
Here's Dimes. And that one hits back iron. Charlotte is gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the basket by Rozier. Rozier's got 9 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Latrey. Rebound, Gordon Hayward. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Knicks in New York.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
Edmund Sumner's checked in for the Hornets. That one drops for him.
You see where the size of Russell is such an advantage, especially in that painted area.
Passes it to Rozier. Williams inside. He's guarded by Davis. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Here's Sumner. The rebound by the Lakers.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Pass to Dimes. And it's all evened up.
The pass from LeBron moves the ball so well.
Here's Miller. He's coming off a 22-point game against Indiana.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Charlotte calls timeout. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Ugly, ugly display. I thought they'd be more competitive, but I was wrong.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Russell. Let's take a brief moment to look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's feistiest defensive teams. In third, the Lakers.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Now here's Hayward. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And he did great work on the defensive end, too, with 3 steals on the night.
The pass to Rozier. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Rozier's got 11 points.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Reeves the pass to Dimes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 5 points in the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now Hayward. He has yet to score. Floats it up for Williams.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Here's Dimes, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Terry Rozier.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Now, here's Rozier. 11 points in the game.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Pass to Dimes. Nice passing here by Los Angeles.
Where's the fucking ball, bro?
Passes it to Hachimura. Just 5 to shoot. Wood with the bucket.
And that high skill level coupled with the 6'10 frame, and Wood looking more and more polished as a catch and shooter.
Now, here's Rozier. He's coming off a 16-point game against Indiana.
Guard your ball, man.
Dimes pulls it in. Lakers leading by 3. It's rebound. By Charlotte.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Good on the three-point shot.
We saw a lot of this from Cam in college. He seems most comfortable creating off the bounce.
Rozier with the ball. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Tries from 10. Good on the jump shot. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Martin wide open. He fires. That three off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Over in the corner, Reddish. Jacks up a three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Charlotte has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. 1:22 left here in the first quarter. And the basket by Rozier.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive...
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
So for the Lakers right now, in at small and power forward, it's LeBron and Vanderbilt. Russell is out there with Dimes, and it's Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Hornets trail by 11. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Dimes in their last game against the Knicks was phenomenal. He scored 48 points, and he was so productive offensively, he wound up setting a new season high for himself in scoring. Totals like that put him in rarefied company. A game for the ages. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
High post shot. Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint, and stolen by Hayward. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Ball. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from James. Here's Dimes. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And it's Davis with the jam.
A dominant presence, AD, so smooth in pick and roll situations, has the agility and the great hands on the catch.
And here's Miller outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Christian Wood.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to. He's not rebounding nearly anymore, and that's something that needs to change.
Martin with the bucket.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
The pass to Dimes. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Dimes got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Miller, no luck.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Here's Davis, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
Gotta be careful how you guard Davis. Given his size, he uses it to absorb contact.
Timeout called the Lakers. And Steve, when a team wins or loses a few in a row, how much does that carry on to the next game?
You know, Kevin, it carries on. It's depending if you're executing and playing well. Sometimes you can just lose and you feel good because you're playing the right way. But if you're losing and not playing the right way, it can carry on. Same thing for the wins.
And with this chance, let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard and find out who the top assist men are among the first-year players. And here you look at Dimes, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, Brandon Miller.
It's been a grand entrance to the NBA for both of these players. I mean, I think we could be seeing two of the next great playmakers in our league.
And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Russell from long range. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Martin, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Now a moment to see the numbers for Hayward. His last 10 games, he's around 10 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Outside ball. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Looking poised on the finish. Ball is a problem when he's knocking that down.
Pass to Dimes. Here's the 3. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Pass to Williams. Russell against Ball. Here's Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Davis. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Timeout.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunities. Get to the line.
And the Lakers call time here. And the voting for the dunk contest is just about over, so let's bring up the leading contenders for you. Boy, with the players on this list, you know this year's contest is going to be a fun one.
It is, and with their places in the contest almost wrapped up, I'm sure these guys are working on their moves already.
You look at Miller, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And we're getting closer and closer to having our contestants determined. So be sure to stay tuned as we'll be bringing you updates very, very soon.
And, partner, if we had the contest today, I'd be happy with the group we have right now.
Hayward finds Miller.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
The Hornets have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Dimes. The kick out to LeBron. Now the pass to Dimes. And there's the drive. Out to the right wing. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. Hornets trail by 15. Stripped away. Floats it up for James. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And what's amazing to me, how little James has lost athletically.
Ball kicks to Hayward. Now here's Ball. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Indiana.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. 19-point game. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Charlotte calls timeout.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over.
And so it's Los Angeles. Oh. The second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Dimes has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
In at the guard spots, Ball and Rozier. Miller is out there with Hayward, and it's Williams at the center. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, LaMelo Ball is young, but he certainly has words of wisdom already. He says, everybody always asks me, what's my slogan? 2 words, be you. You just got to be you from the jump, and whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. But if you ain't you, you're already lost. That's a fact. Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. More than comfortable in his own skin. David, thank you. Pass to Dimes. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Hornets with possession here. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Anthony Davis' teammates are looking to get him involved. He is on fire right now.
Miller with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Miller, the pass to Rozier. Takes a 3. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Here's Dimes. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Rozier for 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Dimes. Kicks it to Davis. Passes to Dimes. Floats it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Pass to Hayward. Back to Miller.
Pick coming.
Over LeBron. And the rejection by James.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Dimes no good. For Charlotte, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
And here is Los Angeles now. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. LeBron passes to Dimes. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Dimes, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Miller, and the shot is long.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And it's time for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on P.J. Washington. David.
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Hornets. He's currently suffering from shin splints and is in a lot of pain right now.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Hayward against Davis. Hayward kicks to Rozier. Here's Dimes. He's got 19. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Vanderbilt's got 5 now.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Hornets call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Cody Martin, he's checked in for Miller. Hayward kicks to Martin. Back to Hayward. He takes it in. The pass to Rozier. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Ball, the pass to Hayward. Clock at 6. Looking to end the run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Gordon Hayward is really clever in how he gets contact on his shots. Really using his long arms well to create the foul.
Hayward hits them both. All right, the NBA already has a team in Canada, a G League team in Mexico. Could we see a team in Europe, you think, Steve?
Kevin, we've had games in Paris, London recently. It'd be really hard travel-wise on these guys, flying all the way over to Europe.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. He kicks it to Ball. Williams scanning the floor. Martin with the bucket. 10 points for him.
I mean, he's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's a beautiful play.
Russell inside. He's covered by Ball. And it's Russell missing.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Back to Hayward. There's the dish to Martin. The kick out to Rozier. And Davis sends it back.
Putting that 7'6" wingspan to use, AD continues to climb the all-time blocks list.
Rozier with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron, and the basket by Rozier.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
For Los Angeles, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And Davis throws it down.
That's great offense. LeBron does it over and over again, whether it be for himself or for one of his teammates.
Seconds left to play here in the third, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Ball feeling it out a bit. Launches it from deep. Off target. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Los Angeles on top, open. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Reddish out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Dimes. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Russell in at point guard. Miller the pass to Richards. Smitty, we know the league is very balanced right now, but which division would you categorize as the best?
You could argue the Pacific Division, but I like the talent and upside of the Atlantic Division. You've got Boston, Philadelphia, New York, Brooklyn, and Toronto.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
The Lakers shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Russell passes to Dimes. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Here's Ntilikina. He's guarded by Russell. Ntilikina can't hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Russell passes to Dimes. Driving inside. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Again, the Lakers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Ntilikina passes to Thor. Hands it from downtown. Thor's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
An active passer with good awareness. When Ntilikina spots the open teammate, he gets it to him.
Dimes no good. Charlotte shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Down low. And it's sent back by Russell. And he gets it back. Book night, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Miller surveying the floor. Over Reddish. They get the rebound. Richards can't hit from in close. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Going inside. Russell with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Shots good by Miller.
And the concentration there from Miller, not phased at all by the contact.
Russell finds Hachimura. Players we know get mic'd up now, Steve, so we can get some insight to their talking on the floor or on the bench. How would that have gone over in your day?
Well, you know, Kevin, we got mic'd up. I did not like it. You felt funny having just extra stuff that you had to carry around. But I love to hear the communication that goes on in the game now, sitting on this side.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Outside, Russell. Here's Dimes, defended by Richards. Lobbed up there for Hachimura. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And that play showcasing Hachimura's hops. He just pops up and slams that one home.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the foul called on Dimes. That's his third foul of the game. And some changes here for the Hornets. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Martin comes in for Miller. And it's Rozier in for Bouknight. And then for the Lakers, Davis is checked in for Wood. Taurean Prince comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Gabe.
I bet this nigga don't even got bailout, bro. I bet he don't get fucking bailout.
Vincent in for Russell. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Dimes, the pass to Vincent. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That pass was crazy.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Over in the corner, Reddish. Pass to Dimes. And with NBA's upcoming broadcasting deal, Steve, starting in 2025, a lot of streaming services vying to carry games.
Kevin, we'll see how it plays out. But with those additional media outlets in the bidding, the sense is the next deal could be a doozy.
Rozier kicks to Martin. To end the drought, passes it to Thor. Pulls up. Bank shot, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Pass to Vincent. Just 5 on the clock. Over Rozier. Vincent misses.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And there's the pass to Williams. Outside, Martin. Thor, the pass to Martin. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Williams. And Davis sends it back. Pass to Dimes. Ahead. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 32 points for Dimes. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
Loads it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Passes to Williams. On the wing, Rozier. Drills the three-pointer. Rozier's got 21.
And over the course of his career, Rozier has really improved his three-point numbers. That off-season work on the jumper has paid off big time.
And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
Charlotte's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And Steve, with the way these NBA players can reach out to each other with ease, how much off-court communication do you think is going on?
I think a lot is going on, Kevin. A lot of these players have been playing with each other or against each other from a long time since they were young in AAU. Because of social media and also the internet, it makes the world that much smaller. These guys communicate way more than we did.
The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Please don't let his dick, bro. The game is allowing this nigga to score, bro.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Silver,
no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for the Hornets. Edmund Sumner comes in for Ntilikina. Hachimura is checked in for the Lakers. Charlotte has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. The kick out to Rozier. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
Davis, the pass to Dimes. Now Vincent.
These niggas all in my fucking way. God damn.
Pass to Dimes. Lakers working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Hachimura. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Sumner passes to Williams. Dishes it to Martin. So, Steve, you were drafted by the Heat, a young expansion team at the time down in Miami. But if you had to choose, which city would you give an expansion team to right now?
I think Seattle and Las Vegas are at the top of everyone's list. San Diego would be nice because I love to travel there. I love when Vancouver had a team. How about bringing that team back, Kevin?
Wood, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Russell comes in for Vincent.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Dimes.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
41 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
You're not doing anything, bro. You're hitting open shots
because
I'm helping on defense, bro.
Good D by Wood. And here's Russell. The shot. Here's Dimes. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 41 points for Dimes.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
To the inside, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight.